Whilst like these players are getting straight back at it rather than having a break. I think Marco just wants to get it over and done while he's won't last 2 frames on the bounce. Much better break there from Marco. Actually kept the white out.
Yeah, sorry for that, everyone. The players did say they would have a break after 18 frames, but I think both players have agreed they just want to crack on with it. I think particularly Marco, as Josh said, having won the last frame there, wants to keep momentum going, try and play himself back into this match.
That's it now. Marco's trying to put Neil back on his back foot again.
Yep. If he's left this yellow to the left middle, he hasn't done it very well there though.
Marco done quite well there to protect both bottom bags. I mean, he has left a slight gap at the bottom left, but I'm not sure Neil's got an angle from where he is now to get a yellow underneath the red. And just a bit too tight for him.
Well, it was a tricky shot there, but I fancied him getting that. Good effort from Marco. Neil would have had a lot of problems if he'd have been tucked right up behind that red, but as it is, got a couple of tricky pots on. Do you think he'll be looking at this yellow in the centre of the table up to the top right hand corner? No, he's getting rid of his difficult ball straight away. Well, looking at Neil
By
there.
doing so, he's put the other red near enough over the right top bag.
I wonder if Neil was actually trying to play that yellow into the middle bag off the red.
Possibly.
Not sure if he was, but
Nice shot there from Marco. Develops all his reds out. There's a full clearance on for him now.
yeah, I think Marco should be looking at taking these out. He's played that very nicely. Giving himself options, leaving the cue ball in the middle of the table on both of those reds. I think he's got to go for the one at the top of the table first here. Yeah. Just having a look at the angle on the lower of the two reds. He's left himself a nice angle here. Run this through for the one over the bottom corner. Doesn't want to leave the cue ball tight on the cushion though. Well,
Definitely didn't want that.
I think you really need to run the cue ball through then. Marco punching the table. Not happy with himself there. Well, do you think he's got the angle if he comes off the top cushion with check side to get back down on this red and possibly pot it?
I think he's scared about potting it. I think he's about leaving himself on black if he does pot it.
Yeah, very true actually. Yeah, wasn't looking at the black there. He obviously would have been snooker on the black if he'd have gone for that shot. No, I think he's played the right shot there. Try and make this as difficult as possible for Neil. If he can get through to this, he should be able to get himself on the black. No. He's played a very good shot there.
Very well. I mean, to be honest, if Neil is told, it might do him an advantage because all he's got to do is come off the cushion and hit the yellow next to the black. And then he's naturally got Marco back in his snooker. And now he's made black even harder and it won't actually go into the middle bag now. So that played to Neil's advantage.
Yeah, I think Marco's total hit again, so he's going to be looking at coming off the bottom cushion, laying on the red.
Oh, very good shot there. I think
Well,
he's left a tighter angle this time for Neil, so he can't hit the one next to the black again.
I think Marco's annoyed here because that
Oh, it's not snookered.
bottom of the two yellows is potable now as well. No, he's just played on that.
Yeah, I think he tried putting a bit of right had to bring the white back down the table. I mean, he would have left Marco a double on, but now he's actually got the cut.
Does the black pot in the right middle? Is there a big enough gap? Not really, no. Can't really get to it from there. I think if he gets to the black, he's going to have to try and take it in the bottom right or the left middle.
I think Marco's doing the right thing there, he's just trying to bide his time. No point in trying to lash out and pot that red, because we're not guaranteed pot on the black. And how close it is to that of the yellow.
I mean, he obviously had the double on there, but I think you're right at this stage of the match and the way things are going, Marco's right to try and tie Neil up and give him a difficult clearance.
I mean, it could be worth feeling the yellow closest to him on the right side, knock it onto the cushion, and to come back to protect the black from the other side. I mean, you leave a pot on, but...
Yep, bit of a shot to nothing there for Neil. Knew he was bringing the cue ball back down to the bottom cushion. Again, leaving Marco. No straightforward pot. I wonder if he's
having a look. I'm not sure if that does go or not. I mean, if it does go, he has got no channel now to double this and bring it back up, but he still don't look happy with it.
Yep, I don't know if he's left in the edge of this yellow next to the black. If he has, I think Neil might still not be playing on it. I think he doesn't want to move that yellow away at the moment.
Don't know, he's just having a look. I can't tell if he is or not.
It looks like he's queuing at it here. Obviously he's not totaled, he can't just lay on one of the yellows at the top of the table.
I think he's going to get Marco just have a look and have a find out on this if he is snookered or not.
Yeah, both players have a look at this. Not sure if it's total snooker or not.
Getting someone else to have a look just to have a third opinion on this.
I think it's a total.
Yeah, it's not a total snooker. You can see the right hand side of this yellow, but
They'll put a bit of swerve on this anyway just to make sure.
again,
Or he might just completely miss them all and go into the middle bag.
yeah, he didn't play on that. Obviously, as I was saying, he didn't want to move that yellow away from the black, so he played cushion first to try and hit one of the yellows at the table. Obviously missing it. Giving Marco a perfect opportunity. Ooh, well, touch lucky there. I thought that yellow was going to come back and block the path for the red.
Not hit it hard enough.
He's played at this short of pace. Does it pot in the top right hand corner? Well, the way he's queuing and it must do. No.
Tried cutting it.
Tried cutting it into the middle.
I thought he might have just tried either, like I said, either top right or top left. I didn't expect him to try cutting it in.
Well, and again, I think Marco's possibly played the wrong shot there. Still, that difficult ball on the right hand cushion for Neil, but
Yeah, but I think he's got angle here to bring the one on the right cushion out.
yeah, I think you're right. He has.
Beautiful shot. You don't want to drop.
He's played that
There you go.
perfectly.
Beautiful.
Well, I think if Neil takes these out, which I fully expect him to do, so Marco will be kicking himself.
Yeah, it's just once again, he's got a bit of rocket queuing on this. It brings it down. That's all he needs to do.
Yeah, no, where's the cue ball?
No, it's not hit it hard enough for it to go in.
I think it was going if he'd hit it a bit harder, but he's okay. Not an ideal position here. He's going to roll this one in. Was he going to play off the top cushion? Yeah. Well, I presume he meant to go in off the black there.
Yeah, but even then, he's left still a horrible position now.
Well,
He's going to have to do one very good part here to get himself back into the frame and gain white ball control.
I think as well, if he takes the one in the left-hand side of the table to the top left corner, he's not going to be able to leave himself on the one in the right to the right middle. Cue ball's naturally going over towards the top right-hand pocket. Yeah, I think he's going to put some side on that, try and bring it round. Well, he's
Part of that really nice. Once again, he's not got a brilliant white pole position, but
played that absolutely beautifully. Obviously, touch unlucky, got into it a bit too much.
yeah, I'd be tempted to put this one into middle now, run it off the 3 top cushions and try and leave ascending angle on the yellow.
Yeah, looks like a natural, doesn't it? Looks like it's coming around the angles. Saying that, I wonder if he's a bit too thin. I wonder if he's actually going to... Yeah, he's quite thin on it. I think he'd be going closer to that corner pocket than he looks from our camera here. Again, he's left himself tricky here.
Yeah, but once again, he's just going to play with a bit of pace. Try and bring the white back to where it is now.
Yeah, he's gone for
Beautiful
the other
shot.
corner pocket. Yeah, no problems with the black there. Queuing nicely, Neil. Three reds down off the break there for Neil. He's not really on a red here though. He's only got that tricky one to the bottom left corner. I think he's looking at that yellow in the centre of the table, going into the left-hand middle. Well, I was right behind the line of that shot and it was extremely tight. I'm not 100% sure it actually went. But
I'm not sure Neil wasn't 100% sure either from the looks of that.
yeah, he obviously felt confident enough about it to go for it. Just caught the jaw there. Still okay. White's naturally coming back down the table off this. Well, I think he'll probably take that kiss there. He's left himself okay on this one to the middle or the one to the bottom left corner. He'll be taking the one to the right hand middle here. White's naturally coming back down towards the one for the cushion. One on the cushion. Run the cue ball through here, leave himself on both yellows. Well, what's his angle like here?
I think he's scared that if he tries running this through, he might snooker his end, but I think he'll leave an angle. But he'll end up on the wrong side of the black.
He's looking at just dropping this in and leaving the white where the yellow is.
Almost missed the pot.
Yeah, any harder and that yellow wasn't dropping.
Very nice shot.
Played that very nicely. Yeah, good finish from Marco then. Took those out well. Marco's starting to find a bit more form in.
Yeah, I've noticed that Marco's not lashing out as much, he's not potted the white, and and giving away 2 shots recklessly.
I think when Neil started to take that lead, Marco just dropped his head a little bit. Started to lash out of a few balls, but he seems to have calmed himself down now.
The one thing that Marco does have to advantage now is because Neil's got such a big lead, there's a chance that Neil might hit a wall at some point where he might get struggling to cross the line kind of thing. So he might start slipping up there when pressure gets to him. So he knows that he's almost there.
Yep, can go the other way as well.
Who'll rack them up?
Yeah, Marco not going to be happy with that split. Could be in for a very tactical frame here.
I know, just being black below, I can imagine him potting red and just trying to smash into this, but since they are playing for quite a lot of money, he might just try protecting bottom bags instead.
Well, I wonder if that's what he played there. I think he didn't play to pot that. I think he might have played to actually cover the pocket then.
Saying that, I think a lot of balls what he's potted here, he might have just been aiming to protect it.
No. It's a foul, he's giving Marco free ball there. Now, would you move the white or play it from where it is?
I think he had the right opportunity there to develop him out.
Well, I think he's made a bit
He's
of...
left Neil an opportunity to get this red down the cushion, and if he could pot it, it'd be a bonus.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll do it in this shot, though.
I think it was a bit of a mistake there from Marco.
Yeah, he didn't want to be doing that. Not ball for him.
Oh no, well,
Very unlucky.
with that red tied up on the bottom cushion there, Neil didn't want that red to drop. He certainly didn't want both of them to drop. Well, he's played an absolute, if he's gone for that, if he's played on that, that is an
That was
absolute...
an absolute cracker.
Lovely impression from Josh there. I mean, I'm not sure if that's really what he was going for, to be honest. He looked like he was just playing the cross double. And it certainly worked out for him. Yep, that's not...
I think that might have worked out better for Marco.
Yeah, it's not worked out too bad for Marco. Obviously, Neil still has that...
See, Neil doesn't know what to be doing. He's got an opportunity here that if he could play the red white, he's just knocked. I mean,
What a
very
shot.
good snooker, I'll give him that.
That's a great shot.
The red white he's just knocked over there now. He could have used that to knock it down the right hand cushion, hit the yellow, scatter the yellow up, and probably knock the red out.
I don't think we can argue with Neil's choice of shot there. He's played a fantastic little snooker.
Yeah, it's made it a bit tricky this time because now Marco's going to have to go on the top cushion to come back down rather than just the side cushion.
Still, he's got a big target for these two yellows here. Ooh.
And a bigger target to snooker Neil back.
Yep, obviously Marco still got a couple of difficult balls himself. Could do with a free ball here.
See, I've seen quite a few people in this scenario use the jaws off the pocket to send the white up table.
Yep, so possible. He could do that. Obviously, you don't really have much control over where the white's going. You're just hoping it goes back up the table.
I think the real advantage is that if you went for the jaws instead is that because it's going up at such an angle, it might have hit something on the way up or on the way down. But like I say, you've got no actual control of it. See, I thought Marco might have been tempted to try and keep that red down there.
I think
I mean, he has got the opportunity now to go for a clearance, but I think if he left the red down there still, he'd have had a bit more of a guarantee.
I think Marco's gone for that full-blooded. He wanted to go for the clearance, but he's obviously this is how
Very nice snooker there.
Marco's calmed down a bit now. Obviously, the clearance wasn't straightforward there, so he's opted to play the snooker. He had a nice angle for it, put Neil in trouble again, and with all the yellows open now, if Neil doesn't hit this, I think Marco will be clearing. It's a good hit, but he's left Marco right in the balls here. No problems with this clearance. Should be relatively straightforward. It's not ideal on this yellow. I think He taken in the corner. Good pot. Yeah, I think momentum's shifted now.
Yeah, Marco definitely has calmed down a lot. He's making sure that he guarantees the frame before he starts going for the full-blooded clearance. It's like earlier then, he knocked all the yellows out, left hand a bit awkward, rather than going for the clearance still like he was earlier on. He's actually gone for the snooker instead, worked out brilliant for him. I think the tides are starting to change a little bit now. Now Marco's having more shots than what Neil is. And every time Neil comes to the table, he's not having a shot on.
Yeah, and I think now if Marco can win the next frame or two, I think Neil's really going to start looking over his shoulder. Letting such a lead slip. What was his lead? Is it 5 or 6 frames at one point?
Neil's trying to go for a break condition, Black's already gone down.
Well, second time tonight. Black goes down. A bit unfortunate there for Neil actually, those balls looking quite nice.
That was a nice little practice break there for Neil.
Yeah, it does seem to send the black towards a pocket quite often with his breaks. Well, nothing down this time. They don't look straightforward to clear here. I think I'd probably be looking at yellows if he can get on them. No, he's taking reds. Because of that yellow, what a skill shot he's played there.
Well, in that case, it's still open, but anyway, he'll be wanting to stay at red, so it don't really matter.
Yeah, that was the problem with the reds. That red was tied up by the yellow, but he's played an absolutely fantastic skill shot. If that's what he went for there. Obviously, it's worked out perfectly for him. All the reds go now, and what a boost this will give him if he can take this frame out from here. Oh, he's run that through a bit too far. He didn't want to be this straight on this red. Leave himself more of an angle to come back up the table. Still, he can pot it. Just bring the cue ball a few inches off the cushion. Take the red up the top left into the top left pocket. Yeah, he's just looking at the angle. He wants to leave himself now. Run the cue ball through. About 5 or 6 inches. No.
Yeah, once again, he's playing the safety shot, which is the better opportunity shot, but it's from there rather than going for the lashing breaking dish.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he didn't even break, so it wouldn't have been a breaking dish.
Yeah, I think he's played the right shot possibly there, and with the cue ball so straight, I can double this into the red across.
Yeah, it's gone in. I think he might try going for a clearance now. I mean, if he caddies the yellow right, if he goes for the red at the top, well, he's not winning. But yeah, I'm going to say he might be able to push white through enough and leave himself a nice angle on the other red.
Yeah, he's just making sure he's got that pocket as well. Doesn't want to go for anything too rash. Didn't have the right angle to take the red into the top left-hand corner and get nicely on the red in the centre of the table towards the top. Wow. That's very unfortunate for Neil there. He left Marco the gap to get on that red, but he's not fallen on this red very well. No. Couldn't pot it. But he still had that insurance of the red covering this bottom right hand corner.
Neil's played that very well. It's an easy one for Marco to get out on, but at least Neil's got a bit more control of his frame now.
Well, nearly fluked it in the right hand middle there. Yep. Neil's got to think this through here. He's got to figure out how he's going to get that. Yellow at the bottom right-hand corner of the table. 3. We're looking at the snooker here. After yellow on the right-hand cushion. Yep,
Nicely done.
played that quite nicely.
Marco's got to be careful not to pot his red by accident if he hits it.
Looks like he's potted it.
He hasn't.
No, he hasn't. That's a
Very nice shot, very nice shot.
That's a good shot there from Marco. Put that red right in the jaws. Left Neil, no pots on. A very difficult shot here to get this safe. Oh, well, no. Not quite so difficult in the end. Yeah, Marco taking the opportunity to try and freeze red up there. Knowing he's got the insurance again of that red over the bottom right-hand corner. And I think it goes past the yellow down the right-hand cushion. So plants onto the red over the corner. Should he get a chance to do so? I think Neil there's just trying to tie Marco a bit and cover that red.
Oh, it's the cue ball.
Well,
To be honest, Marco can't really blame himself for that. He hit it. It's just a bit of bad luck to him.
yeah, a bad run of the ball there. Couldn't really legislate for that happening.
Very nice shot there from Neil.
Neil making no mistake, making sure he removed that red, brought his difficult yellow out. Again, I can't really see too many problems here. Yeah, he's left himself a perfect angle to get on this red, this yellow, the top right hand side of the table. Which is only slightly difficult ball. He gets right in behind it. It won't be difficult just to bring the cue ball back. Leave himself on the yellow in the left hand corner.
Yeah, he's got insurance that if he misses this, he knows that he's not leaving Marco on the red. But I didn't actually expect him to miss it.
Yeah, he did hit it quite hard. Always difficult. Quite tight pockets here. Well, I think like we were talking before, I think Marco may possibly played a rash shot there. He's got down very quickly and hit it.
I mean, it's worked out quite fortunate for him. He has protected the black.
Yep, does it still go in the bottom left hand corner? Well, it's tight and it looks like it goes to me.
Neil doing the right thing, just going for the snooker.
Yeah, and he's left Marco in a lot of trouble here. Oh. Very unlucky for Marco, he worked that out very nicely. I think Neil will just be playing to leave this over the bag here. Yeah. Give himself the opportunity to get a good angle on this last yellow.
Nice enough. Good thing in it is a bit harder, like it might have been going towards the middle bag.
Yeah, he's played that absolutely perfectly. Doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball here. Naturally, going down the table for the black. Well, see, Marco's not very happy with himself there. He's put that cue ball into that same middle bag again. He's been struggling with that all night. It's a very difficult habit to get yourself out of once you start into it. Reds look fantastic here. Neil can get the cue ball at the table again here. I think this. Ooh, well, he's a bit short of pace there, really. It's like a certainty to cannon that second of the two reds as we look. That's why he's taking the one close to the cushion. Yep, no problem there. Played a fantastic shot. Be screwing this down for the red into the opposite middle. Yep. Leaves the cue ball where the red is for a straight black. And there you go. Marco's red going in there has cost him a game. Neil struggling to find a shot here. See if you can pop this red over the back and keep that red in the middle of the table. Yep, he's done that nicely. Well, that first shot has opened the entire frame up for Neil here. Play a little cannon here. So he wanted to catch that a bit thicker.
Yeah, Neil on that. He has got the opportunity to double this across. Leaves him on the top cushion, but I'm not sure what he's going to do about the one here. Might just play a safety shot.
Might be looking at a safety behind the red on the right hand cushion here. Yep, that's what he's gone for. Oh, he's underhit it slightly.
All he's done there really though, he's tied up two reds.
Yep, Marco's really got to look at taking control of the frame now. Where's the cue ball? No. And he'll be okay with that. He's putting the red into a pot position. Obviously, Marco's still got this difficult ball. Don't know. Neil's got the angle to come straight off the cushion here on the right hand side. Just clip off that red. That's what he's looking at. Touch of swerve. Yeah, got it, but that red's gone back down on the towards the cushion.
I think Marco should stop it all up there for Neil. Did not want that.
Yeah, I really don't know why he's playing on that yellow here. He's taken all his insurance out of the frame and left Neil a clearance on again. I really think he's played the wrong shot there.
No, I think he did the right shot. I think he was trying to slip past it. If he slipped past it, Neil would have been stuck in all three reds. He just got a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I still don't think I'd have played that shot there. Well,
He over-screwed that by a mile.
he's hit that too hard, I think, hasn't he? Got into it a bit too much. Obviously, a bit too much on it. Hit these reds too hard down the cushion. They won't drop. They won't drop. Yeah, and Marco should be pulling another frame back here, I think.
Done the same shot as Neil.
Well, I was going to say, had to be careful of that middle pocket.
And just see whether
White nearly found its way there. Again, Neil.
he might even attempt just a snooker here. No, he's going to pot this, come off the bottom cushion, straight back up behind the other red.
Yeah, played that nicely. Now, it's that same bag he's had a couple of problems with.
Yeah, I think he'll just roll this in rather than trying to put power on it. Guarantee it'll go in.
Yeah,
And just roll this black into the bottom bag.
he's obviously got the insurance if he misses it that the yellow will be covered, but he'll be playing to full blow to pot this, I think. Well, I was saying if he'd have just rolled that in dead weight, he would have covered the pocket. Good pot there from Marco. Took that well. Brings a frame back.
Yeah, I noticed that Neil seems to be maintaining a 4-0 lead. Every time he gets to 5, Marco pulls it back once, so it seems like it's not a case of one of them's winning 3 or 4 in a row now, like they were earlier. It's just a case of one each. If that's the way it keeps going, then unfortunately Neil's going to win.
Yep, that early lead from Neil. Really helping him out here. Marco's come back into it.
Yeah, but like I said, unless Marco starts playing like 2, 3 games each time he comes to the table now, rather than just one, and then Neil gets one, then Marco gets one. It's he has to start taking 2 to 1 sort of thing.
Yep, unless Marco starts really pulling a few frames back here, then it looks like the damage will have been done early on by Neil.
To be fair to Neil, Marco don't look like he could do much. Every time Neil came to the table, he just took out clearance. I think there were 3 clearances in a row he just took out. Not really much you can do about that.
Yeah, Neil really did go for a phase there of a few frames where he didn't miss a ball. Playing very good pool. That's what Marco needs here. He needs a couple of 3 quick clearances. Well, he's put that ball into the middle bag again. That's the 3rd time he's put that cue ball into that right hand middle bag tonight.
I think it's 1 in 3 times per race. I'm sure he's getting to 4 or 5. You'd have thought that he changed his break by now after the first time he did it.
Yeah, and obviously it's cost him.
It's a bit of a messy split from Neil with his free shot. We'll be taking yellows out obviously because of the free yellows protecting the red over the bottom left back.
Yeah, I think I'll be looking at yellows here as well. He's just working his way around the table here, thinking of the best way to go about these. Taking on at the top of the table first. Well, you could play the plant here, there's no risk to the shot. Plays it dead weight. Oh, I wonder if we can see that yellow direct actually. Yeah, it looks like I can see it direct. Play the cannon here as well. Wow.
I don't think that's worked out too bad for him actually.
No.
It's a bit of an awkward queuing from Marco from here. And he has got the red on the bottom, which is now safe.
Well, touch of a hit and hope there from Marco. Didn't really have good queuing to get into the ball at all. Just hit it and hope the white would go up the table. Again, a bit of a shot to nothing for Neil. The yellow went in, fantastic. But now, as it is, I think all his balls still pot. Marco's still got that difficult red. Now, I wonder if Marco can try and push that red along the cushion here and cover those two yellows. That's what he's gone for. I don't think it's quite worked out.
Yeah, it's not worked out too well for him. He still has the plan if he wants to.
Yeah, all of Neil's ball go here. I wonder here if he's going to take that. If he could take that yellow above the white to the top corner. Looks straight to me. Well, I think he's missed a trick there. I think that yellow went straight into the top corner.
Yeah, I just don't think you're up with it. I mean, like say, he might not have even looked at it. Marco's now going to be looking at getting this red. No. So he might have tried getting the red at top cushion and just forcing it right at top somewhere. Now he's been lashing out recently.
Well, looking at planting this yellow onto one of the two over the pocket.
So even though Neil has got 3 yellows over one bag, it's still not an easy clearance for him because it's just, no. Now it's not so messy, but before it was quite a messy 3 yellows.
Well, Marcus played a great shot there. Obviously with black ball, if you've got a straightforward pot on, you can afford to try and send the white in. Again, black ball playing to his advantage there. Doesn't have to worry about putting his yellow. It's a very tricky pot. I don't think he's taken it on. Played a snooker. I think he's landed tight. Yeah, Marco's played a very good shot there, leaving Neil tight on that red. And I think Neil's actually called a total as well, so obviously can't see anything. But like you say, catches this right, he could pot one of these yellows. Oh, wow. It's a bit unlucky for Neil there. I was about to say you fancy Marco taking these out here, but he's tight. I'm not sure if it goes, you know. Yeah. I think that's what he was going for there. He was trying to bring the white round for that red in the opposite left-hand middle. And he's done it again, and he's just hit it too hard. Well, he's left himself in the middle of nowhere now. Can he double this into the right-hand middle? Does it go? Because I think the yellow above the black goes into the top right corner. Oh, he's tight. I think he's looking at it. Yep. That would have gone, I think. Yeah, I think obviously he would have losing the cue ball for his last yellow there if he'd have gone for that, so opted not to take it. Well, I think Neil's
If
got
that yellow actually goes into the top right back.
I think it does from here. I think it does go. It's tight, but I think it goes.
Depends if Neil's seen it out. That's a beautiful
That's
shot.
a fantastic shot. Playing through the gap like that. Absolutely fantastic. All he has to do is drop this yellow in now and he's on the black. Well. Well, that fantastic yellow's given Neil the frame there.
Well, we are well Neil's playing now. The other thing I can say is I think he's gone past his curfew, so he's trying to get back to bed early. He's taking these out absolutely fantastic. Trying to get this over and done with as quick as possible.
Yeah, I think Neil would want to be trying to run these last 3 frames out as quick as possible here. Doesn't want to give Marco a chance to settle again.
If the next frame does as it keeps bouncing, Marco might win this one, split back to 4, but this is where Neil now needs to really keep pushing forward and get an extra lead. Do it to the 6, do it to the 7, then finally get to the big 8.
Yeah, not time to let up now, he wants to...
But it's all about that break, and that's a beautiful break, and unfortunately nothing is down.
Yeah, I think Neil will be really wanting to keep the pressure on here, but like you say, nothing down. Marco's got a chance to pull it back again.
So I'm sure that Neil's having quite a lot of dry breaks as well, which just helps me, because Marco keeps putting the wire in his break. Neil keeps not putting anything in his breaks. They're both having quite awkward breaks. Very nice splits, just awkward breaks.
Yeah, but for a long time they were. I mean, Neil was doing some absolutely fantastic breaks. So at one point, I think he potted about. I think one break he potted 5 or 6 balls off a break, didn't he?
I remember four reds being down, yellow took yellows out, I can't remember if it's clearance on yellows.
Yeah, he did. He took the yellows out on that frame. That's when he was playing at his best during this match.
He's still playing a few record shots, but...
Well, that yellow he played in the last frame was absolutely fantastic. I'm not sure if he went for the pot there. I think he must have done. I can't see why he wouldn't have, but missed it by a fair way. And didn't really leave the cue ball ideal. Again, Neil's on a clearance here. Yep, I wanted to hit that a bit harder, screw on and off the cushion. Tricky now. I wonder if he'll look at the yellow over the right hand middle now. He can just clip that in and leave the cue ball nicely on the yellow in the centre of the table to the opposite middle. No, well, he's not sure. I think if he plays this one he's closest to now, could lose the cue ball a little bit. Running to the yellow, just to the left of the black. Obviously with the red over the bottom corner, he's not going to leave himself ideal. It's dangerous.
Very nice.
Well, he's played a fantastic shot there. Queuing down into the ball makes the pot harder. He's played it well. I think he'll probably just run this through. He's looking at the angle he'll leave himself on the red to the right hand middle. Possibly leave himself on one of the reds and one of the yellows down to the bottom right cushion.
Yeah, all he has to do is roll this in, it's beautiful, and the legs there, the one at the right side.
Yeah,
He's not doing it. Must have been a bit too high up.
Yeah, that one to the right hand middle, he always looked like he'd have too much angle on it. And drop this in dead weight. Put a bit of drag on the cue ball possibly.
No, just do it dead weight.
Yep.
Knowing Neil will probably try stunning this in. I'd rather just roll it in. Black
Well,
into the top corner.
I think he's going to stun it in and leave the black to the opposite middle, actually. No, it's left himself to the corner.
There's no point in trying to put any work into it. Winning straight shot.
Yep, all he needs to do is run the cue ball through an inch or two to leave himself a relatively easy black. And it's there again. Now, 6 frame advantage. Neil running away with this one. Marco still feel he's got a chance here though. I think he knows that now's the time. He's got to really start turning it on. If he can get
Well,
2 or 3 quick frames, then yeah, he'll feel he's right back in it. But
yeah, well, the other thing that you can't do is stop Neil from breaking a condition. So assuming Neil don't get any breaking dishes, then Marco's got a good chance of still winning. Well, I won't say a good chance, but he's still got a chance.
yeah, he's only had 1 or 2 tonight, Neil. So I think, obviously, as the match gets closer to the finish as well, might twitch a little bit if he gets a chance of breaking dish.
That might be it now. Neil can use this yellow next to the right of the black. To the plant on the black, brings it out.
Yeah, he really didn't want to leave open table there. Might have been a bit of a mistake from Mark going for that slightly trickier yellow there. Might have fancied going for an easy yellow. Make sure he was on yellows. It's important to be on yellows for this frame.
I think he just more or less gave Neil the frame of that.
Yeah, I think I'd have been looking to make sure I was on yellows then.
Saying that, Neil didn't do that very nice.
Yeah, he's pushed the black up the cushion. He's not left himself ideal on this yellow.
He can still run it up into this gap in between the four reds.
Oh, it's difficult to hold the cue ball there. Oh, has he got the gap? Wow.
As long as he's not touching, he's still got the one into the bottom right.
Didn't have any problem holding the cue ball. Didn't run it far enough. Great
Nice
spot. I think he'll be topping this through off the cushion if he's got the angle. No, he's actually slightly to the side of it.
No, he's just going to try rolling this in now. Well, I said rolling. Well, Neil keeps rolling shots and he'll be whacking at him. Beautiful shot.
Well,
John Justice was saying earlier, he thinks it'll be 18-12, maybe 18-13 to Neil.
yeah, I think Neil's looked more comfortable with the 2 players all night. He's been queuing better and he just hasn't been really missing much, has he?
I think Neil's getting a bit excited. White ball straight off the table.
Yeah, he can certainly see the finishing line here, can't he? Looking to put this match to bed now as quick as possible. Hit and hope from
I don't think
Marco.
that was right from Marco. I mean, the black might have gone in by smashing in something like that.
Well, now Neil only needs 1 frame. I think Marco's can start throwing his arm at anything.
Yeah, but the last thing you want to do is part of black by accident. I think Marco just wants to go to bed and get this over and done with.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be too happy with himself at the end of this match. If Neil does go on to win it. I think Marco he's not really played at his best tonight.
Yeah, I think Marco knows he could have played better than what he has done. But to be fair to Neil, Neil has played really well. Even Mark Singleton were commenting that this is the best he's seen him play for money.
Yep. Neil has really turned it on a bit tonight. He's a couple of breaking dishes. He's looked pretty clinical when he's been given a chance.
I mean, we've all been going for 2.5 hours just over. And it might be finished within the next room or two.
Yeah, it's been a fairly decent pace tonight.
Now this is going to be very tricky. I don't think he's got a pot unless he goes for a double anyway.
Well, I wonder if Neil does go on to win this now. If he'll be looking at any more money matches in the near future.
Don't know, he might have one lined up next month or next couple of months. He always keeps going.
What do you think, Josh? Do you think you'd be willing to give him a go?
I don't know. I think I might be able to slow him down a tad bit. I don't think I'll be able to beat him if he keeps pulling me like this.
Well,
I'll give him a good
that's a
He definitely touched it.
yeah, he's played that very well. Just snicked the red.
Yeah, on the camera you can see that, but I don't think Marco saw it properly. After the game's done, we'll just quickly show Marco the replay of it. Well,
Well, what a time to get a run of the ball.
I'm not sure it's going to work to his advantage though. He's still got 2 tricky reds.
Yeah, but obviously he can cover that yellow, as he's done there.
Yeah, that's worked out nice.
The black's still difficult here though, so
Yeah, Marco doing the right thing, just tying it up.
yep, he seems to have played to his advantage every time he's tied the black up. Obviously he lost the one frame where he did tie the black up, but he's definitely gives him
There's
a
no point
chance.
in leaving it open for Neil. That's the point. It's not worked out that bad actually.
Yep, that red still does pot in the right hand middle.
Did not want that in. White's going in. White's going in.
Well, I think this could be the end of the match here.
Neil's just got to be careful. You can imagine he's got adrenaline pumping.
Yeah,
Just needs to keep rolling out a little bit more.
oh, I think he can still snick this one into the right middle. It's a tricky
He's
shot.
got the one into the bottom corner first. Put plenty here, bottom on it, just bring it straight back up.
Yeah, I think that's the right shot. No point taking any risks.
Beautiful shot.
He's just thinking about how he's going to get on the black now, which is the best ball to get on it from.
See, I'd be taking the middle last if I could.
Yeah, I think if he can leave himself a touch higher than where he is now, maybe just next to that yellow, then I'll have the perfect angle to pot that red and come back down for the black in the bottom right hand corner. He's just got to be careful, he doesn't want to overhit this now and leave himself too straight on this red in the middle.
I think he might have not left himself a nice enough angle.
Yeah, I think he might have hit it a touch too hard. And he might be able to power it in.
Beautiful.
So, he's black for the match.
He's done it.
Neil's done it. Takes the match out 18 frames to 10. I think he has been the better player throughout that, and it's well deserved.
Yeah, tonight he played absolutely spot on. He's performing really well.
Yeah,
There's definitely no complaints from there.
yeah. Marco just didn't play at his best tonight, I don't